Hi everyone, this is Chucking Dice. This is episode 4 of coOperators. Just to let you know, this next podcast, we actually went to a barbecue, a bit of a little pool party, and decided to record what went on at E3 because Augmented Biscuits actually went to E3. I just wanted to get his thoughts about it, and many people at this party actually did go to E3, so we wanted to kind of get their thoughts on, what happened there and what was going on over there. This is a reunion of sorts for another podcast that Augmented Biscuits used to be a part of called Lautering Bytes. It included Tiny Dinosaurs, who was actually organizing the party. It was actually his place where we were barbecuing. And Brian, Fan, and Matt were there as well. So if you were a fan of Lautering Bytes, it's a bit of a reunion to see, what happened to these guys. You'll meet a couple other personalities as well, and I'll try and, put their Twitter handles or whatever social media that they're a part of so that they can, become internet famous. Appeal to their egos and such. So enjoy this this fourth episode of the podcast. If there's anything else you guys want us to talk about, just leave it in the comments below. Obviously, we're not going to talk about in this episode because it's already been recorded, but for next time. All right, I'm going to record now.
Episode 4, right?
Episode 4. Okay, welcome to episode 4 of coOperators. Right now we're on location. We're actually grilling for all these white devils. No, I'm just kidding. There are actually some black people here, too. There's one black person here. I know.
There's another Mexican guy, too.
And there's another Mexican guy. There was one Asian. We're all tokens right now, but we're doing a little podcast here.
And they kicked us all outside, too.
They did
bizarre.
kick us out all outside.
Why are we inside with the AC?
Right?
Why do we have...
Yeah.
Just because we don't burn
Right.
doesn't mean we have to stay outside in the sun? I don't get it.
And then how come do we have to wear these clothing with the bow tie and the dress shirt?
I don't get it.
All right. Anyways, this is episode 4 of coOperators. We're on location. I'm here with total Augmented Biscuits, and
Were you gonna call me something else?
and we are right now grilling at a very expensive gas grill. We're cooking Korean food, my home country. We're cooking.
Wait, you're Korean? I thought you were. Could have sworn I thought you were Japanese.
Yes, I am Asian.
Oh, we also got to talk about the British exit because we got a Britannian here.
Yeah, we got Brexit right here, and he's leaving. We're cooking for the people at this party. We're at a party, and we figured, hey, what better time to do a podcast while slaving over a damn gas grill?
Why do you have to use slaving? God damn it. So today we're going to talk about adventuring and RPG gaming tabletop stuff, and also adventures in E3. I have no idea. I need to drink more. E3 was last week. Last week, I happened to attend with Johnny 5 and saw a lot of great games, a lot of really good single-player adventure games that people will be interested in.
Let me ask you something. How was the presentations for PlayStation, Nintendo? Did you see those presentations?
Yeah, so the big three companies, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox, they actually don't do their presentations at E3 anymore. They're actually doing them the weekend before. E3 runs Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but they tend to do their presentations Sunday and Monday. The Xbox One was good. They had a lot of great games showing. Nintendo had 2 games, Pokemon XY and Legend of Zelda Breath of Wind. I don't have no idea. Breath of Wind Waker. I don't know. And then Sony had actually really a lot of nice games. The big surprise was they finally announced that The Last Guardian is finally coming out. We're also going to burn our meat if we don't pay attention.
All right, so I don't really keep up with E3 at all. I usually just play video games when they just kind of appear on my PlayStation Network, or when they appear on GOG, when they appear on Steam for summer sales. By the way, the Steam summer sale is going on. So with all these announcements, what's the most exciting thing that's coming out of E3 right now? I mean, I don't really keep up with anything. So what, in your opinion? Actually, how about this? We already know what's the excitement. Like, any gamer can actually find that news. What's the one thing that you're most excited about?
I'm actually excited about a few games. First off, of course, The Last Guardian. This is a follow-up to Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, which launched in like early 2000s, mid 2000s. And also, it's been in development for about 9 years. They actually announced it like about 9 years ago. So that it's finally coming out in October is awesome. If you play any of their other games, it's very similar. It's very painting-like graphics engine. Everything looks really, really beautiful. Kind of like a actual painting, like a oil painting. They have really great lighting. Those games are also known for their emotion, so they have a lot of attachment. So the first game had a little boy and a princess escaping a castle, but in order to lead her out, he had to hold her hand. The second one had a relationship of a guy and his horse who were trying to defeat this colossi, these giant monsters, to resurrect his dead girlfriend. And so this one, the relationship in this one is between a little boy and this kind of griffin-like monster. The griffin-like, they're both trying to escape this castle, and they're both going to work together to get out. So a lot of people are theorizing that because these games are known for their very emotional stories, that either the boy's going to die or the monster is going to die. But one of them's going to die, and you're going to cry at the end of it. So I'm looking forward to crying. Another good game that actually made a huge impact was called Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a post-apocalyptic game. You're a...
Get that off there. Sorry, we got to take some meat off.
Horizon Zero Dawn, that's the big surprise. They actually showed gameplay for this. So from the gameplay trailer they showed, you're a girl in a post-apocalyptic world that's ruled by robots. So you see robots, and you don't see like humanoid robots. You don't see androids or anything. You actually see these giant dinosaur robots. I mean, come on.
Dinosaur robots is the best robots.
Exactly.
Other than dog robots, I guess.
There's actually dog robots too. So you see dinosaur robots, and from the gameplay trailer they showed her, the protagonist. She's running around collecting parts from these. She's taking down these giant mechs, like robot dinosaurs, and she's scavenging their parts to create new weapons, new potions, bombs, traps, things like that. But as far as the gameplay, it's open world. You're very agile. You have these hook shots that you can anchor the robots to, so you can take them out easier. But as far as like the gameplay trailer, I highly recommend you check it out. It's actually really, really good. Very well done. And then the third one...
Is that going to be available? What's going to be available?
I think Horizon Zero Dawn, they actually pushed it back until next year. I think they said early next year, like first quarter, so maybe...
I'm sorry, platform available.
Oh, platform. PS4. I think PS4 only. They actually pushed the date, so it's probably going to come out first quarter, which means between January of 2007 and like April 2007. And then the third game I'm looking forward to is actually it's gonna sound silly, but they're remastering Elder Scrolls Skyrim for the PS4 and Xbox One and everything like that.
We got Johnny Five over here, like mulling about.
Being vulgar.
So we have a selection of. What do we have here? Korean barbecue / carne asada.
Short rib. We got carne asada.
The grill is going.
The grill is going.
The meat is flowing.
Pretty soon we're gonna put like white people food here, burgers and hot dogs. Oh, come on.
That was a given. All right. Well, I got nothing else to say, so...
We're going to talk about E3, dude.
Oh, yeah, E3.
What we're talking about.
Some exciting stuff at E3, actually. I wish there would have been less people for me to actually enjoy the damn thing a little more, but...
Are the crowds a bad thing there?
I'd say, although it's my first year, I can't really compare it to anything else, but for my first time, it was pretty bad. It's reminiscent of, San Diego Comic-Con. I was there years ago, and even then, it wasn't too bad. But this time, there was a 2-hour wait for some of the stuff. And
now, let me ask you something about E3. Is it more a consumer-based convention, would you say? Or is this intended for, say, like people like GameStop, people like video game sales and stuff, like saying, I want that stuff in my store, like a Walmart and stuff like that. Like, is that what E3 is for, or is it for consumers just to check out games before they come out?
The way I saw it, I thought it was meant for consumers. Yeah,
It's a
trade show.
It's a trade show. It's
Right.
for the GameStops and publishers and things like
Right,
that
right.
to get people interested in the games they're bringing out in case they need more funding. They show people what the big games are going to be, like GameStop and Best Buy and stuff like that, so they know, hey, who should we use our shelf space for? Should we use it for Resident Evil 7 or should we use it for like something unknown like Horizon Zero Dawn? You
Now,
know?
here's a follow-up question to that. Now, it is for like although it seems like a lot of consumers go more than actual retailers and stuff like that. But like, what does this mean? Like, so we have people who are the I guess you call 5-star game companies, like peddling their the big AAA companies. Now, what does this mean for, say, like an independent company, like someone who like Telltale or someone like I just played a game called Gone Home, which I thought was an excellent game, but I can see like. I don't see that going in stores like a Walmart or a GameStop or anything like that. It's just something digital download. Like, is that a good place to be? Like to go to an E3 and like kind of present, hey, this game. It's like not so much of a game, but an interactive story. Like, is that a good place to like present that kind of stuff?
So the thing is, it can be good or bad. I mean, if you have the bad thing is that E3 is a moneymaker. Obviously, it all revolves around money.
Right.
So if you have the cash, and you're an independent studio, you have enough cash to showcase at E3. You're more than welcome to. It's actually really good exposure. For those who don't have the cash for it, though, a lot of what they do, what E3 started doing is they started teaming up with Indiecade. Indiecade's a smaller independent game festival that used to run in Culver City. They actually started giving them space at E3, and not only is it just games, but it's also, you would actually like it. They also have tabletop RPGs. They have card games. They have, like you said, interactive story video games, things like that. We also happen to see a small cornered off section in the back, kind of sketchy like, for VR porn.
Wait. Now we have to. We were talking about VR porn now. Okay, so tell me a little about VR porn. You first, and then you.
Okay. That doesn't sound right, but we didn't actually see the VR porn. We didn't actually get to experience. The thing is, this E3, a lot of
this podcast is over.
a lot of what this E3 was about was VR, and a lot of the VR demo lines were long as all hell. They were ridiculous. So we didn't actually get into VR, but they did have a small little booth in the back for VR porn. Now,
You've given me a reason to go to E3.
Now, honestly, I'm not surprised, and I don't fault them, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's VR porn.
Right.
Good place to show where not a lot of virgins. Take that out.
Wait, what'd you say?
That's a perfect place to showcase something, is where a lot of virgins are going to be at E3. So you can take that out.
Dude, that's going to be like Mighty Number 9 all over again, dude. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a little...
Oh, what the hell is going on over here?
We got
is this a legal recording?
We got a podcast reunion
Are you guys permanent?
Before
Are you guys permanent?
Before we were co-operators, I actually was not really a part of this. This was actually Lautering Bytes. Augmented Biscuits was part of it, and so was Tiny Dinosaurs.
And then we stopped because one of our hosts failed to edit the podcast.
No, edit too much.
Edit too much, and lost all fun.
We lost funding.
Yeah.
Chris blew all the... Oh, wait, whatever his name is. Augmented Biscuits blew our money on cocaine.
I am.
What is this for? Who are you people? Why are you in my house?
All right, so we're sitting down right now because we've been cooking all day. So I'm here with Richmond. Can I use your name? I'm here with Maine Calico. I'm here with Strawberry Core, and I'm here with Augmented Biscuits. We're going to continue on our podcast. Did all of you guys go to E3? You did not go to E3? Okay, cool. I did not go to E3. I didn't go to E3 as well. So I'm just going to pass the mic around because I'm going to eat these chips and this dip. And you guys talk about anything you want from E3.
I mean, I played a shit ton of Monster Hunter at E3. They had the new Monster Hunter Generations.
For all these old guys, we don't know what Monster Hunter is.
Monster Hunter has been around since it was like one of the first video games. Like, let's be real. It's like adult Pokemon.
Okay, pass the mic.
So Monster Hunter. So no, hey. But yeah, I just played a ton of games. Got to play a bit of Abduction, which is the new game by Rand Miller, who did Miss Abduction. And explain it. It was a big Kickstarter. It was a big Kickstarter. It's if you played Mist, Riven, like all of those like really old school games. So they kickstarted to do a spiritual successor to it, and it still got the original crew involved. Rand Miller and I can't.
Why are you still talking in the goddamn
He
mic?
was asking me questions.
Christ.
Take it.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, these kids these days.
Yes. I did not go to E3.
Do you have any interest in video games?
Yes, kind of.
All right. Let's talk about a video game. I gotta eat these chips.
All right. Once upon a time, there was a character named Mario, and he had to save a princess. Yes, Courtney.
Oh. Overwatch? Oh.
I don't know what Overwatch is, so explain that.
Okay. Overwatch is a shooter of our generation. It's it's the best game to come out in years, I'd say, and you should only play as D.Va, best character.
You play D.Va?
Yeah, I play D.Va. You play as D.Va too? Oh, I play. Okay, I go between D.Va and Mercy, best two characters. I know. I honestly, I love getting thanks when I play Mercy. Like, that's so satisfying. Like, you feel like you really helped everyone out.
I do help. And then I die because nobody wants to protect me.
All right, Brandon, your turn.
Okay, what was the coolest thing that you saw at E3? I'm just gonna hold the mic up to you.
The dancing carrot at Just Dance booth.
The what?
The dancing carrot at Just Dance booth? Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to explain it to me because I didn't. Yeah.
So basically, I was standing online for the For Honor gameplay demo, and I was looking behind me, and there was just this loud music, people dancing, girls dancing, guys, and then, bam, right in the center, there's just this guy dressed as a carrot, just standing out like a sore thumb. And it was the most peculiar thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but, he was kicking ass and chewing bubblegum.
Just a dancing carrot. All right. So this is another little reunion of Lautering Bytes here. I was never actually a member. I was just kind of sort of a guest. We got. Can I use your real names? Yeah. Okay. We got Matt. You got Brian Fan here. You got Augmented Biscuits.
Brian Fan was the greatest news. Brian Fan was the greatest news guy ever. I miss his news.
Yeah.
The best there ever was.
The best there ever will be. Matt, it was cool.
Yeah, I just kind of tagged along.
He kind of just put in his 2 cents.
Yeah.
That's what we call them, 2 cents. So should we move on to Brian? What do you hope? You saw the E3 broadcast this year, and
Still keep up with like.
so sorry. So let me set up. So what do you hope to see? What do you hope to play this year from that you saw at E3 and beyond?
Definitely Final Fantasy 15, just because I want to see if they can redo everything. I don't think like 12 was a really great success, to be honest. So I want to see what they can do on a next-gen system. On top of that, Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda. I know that's not coming out to 2017, but big BioWare fan, actually used to work for the company, so I think a lot of people are really excited to see where they're going to go with the saga next. It's almost like a return to a whole, universe and everything, and I don't know. I like those games a lot, so we'll see what happens.
What about The Last Guardian?
Fuck The Last Guardian.
What? I fucking hate you, Brian Fan. We're no longer friends.
The Last Guardian is literally Sony's Duke Nukem Forever. Like, once it fucking releases, no one's gonna give a shit. I'm sorry.
I will agree with you on that. What did you think of Resident Evil 7? Also known as PT Resident Evil.
The last good Resident Evil, and if you disagree, fuck yourself. Resident Evil 4 was the last good Resident Evil. So Capcom needs to actually just stop making games, and it's done. It's over.
I will agree with you that Resident Evil 4 was the last great Resident Evil, but I did enjoy Resident Evil 5 to a certain extent.
Well, you're wrong.
I actually do like Revelations as well. I thought it was actually not a bad game. It's no Resident Evil 4, but it was a lot better than Resident Evil 5, which I just spent a whole time handing someone ammo.
That is true, you do spend ammo. Now, are you going to get the Resident Evil 4 HD remake for the PS4 or Xbox One?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well play it for the third or fourth time, right? They've released it that many times.
How many times have you bought that game?
Probably at least twice. It's probably coming to my third or fourth now, right? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think you bought that game as much as I bought Metal Gear Solid 3.
Well, Metal Gear Solid 3 is fucking amazing. I bought that like 3 times too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to buying Resident Evil 4 for like the 6th time.
Okay, and that's our podcast. Thank you for all the people, the guest speakers who spoke at the party. We had to put a couple of drinks in you before you talked, but I'm glad you all expressed your interest in video games. Just to let you know, we didn't have time to cover any board game stuff, but maybe next time we'll do that. If there's anything else you guys want us to talk about, definitely leave a comment down below. So we'll see you next time on coOperators. Thanks, guys. Bye.